If you follow tech trends, you are no doubt keeping a close eye on what is happening in Vegas this week. The Consumer Electronics Show has officially kicked off, and our tech expert, Mike Yawney, is there. Mike, we are going to begin with TVs. Just how big are they?
You know what, Jeff, Carolyn, before he gets to that, you guys were talking about the talking bidet, the talking toilet. I found it on the show floor. I took it for a test drive. All I'm going to say is this. It's got a potty mouth.
I like that. That's good. That's really good, Yawney.
Write it down.
Yeah, I was like, why didn't I have that 5 minutes ago? All right, let's get into the TVs, Mike. Let's do 85 inches, this is what I keep seeing now. Is that kind of the new standard?
Yeah, over the past year or two, 65 was the new 55-inch, and now the TV manufacturers are saying 85, 75. That's going to be the new 55. They're going big. They're going all in. And part of that's because the price is coming down significantly. So if you go to the store and there's a 65-inch for maybe $1,500, well, for another $200, maybe I'll want to upgrade and get another 20 inches on that screen. So they're going big. But I mean, we saw bigger than that. We saw looking at 140 inches TV right there. 140 inches. They go up to about 200. But you're going to pay a hefty price for those sizes. I was talking to Samsung, their 140-inch micro LED TV, looking at roughly $350,000 US. So if you're an early adopter, you're going to pay dearly for it. And you guys mentioned the transparent televisions yesterday on the show.
Yeah.
Got a chance to see it. It's impressive. There's a reason why it's stealing this show. It is so cool, the technology behind it. So imagine you can have this in the middle of your room and you can have maybe fish swimming through the screen. Completely transparent. It looks like they're floating. But when you want to actually watch a show or a movie, this black backdrop lifts up, or as you see it actually going down right now, and then you can watch your TV show. So you have the best of both worlds. You have, your entertainment when you want it, or you can have it for home decor when you have company over. So a pretty cool concept. LG's not saying how much it's going to be, but they're expecting it to hit the market later this year.
Okay. One quick question, Mike, about those big TVs, because I saw a person standing beside that extremely large television. How do you get it home?
Great question. And, this is something that the company said is going to happen this year. They're going to focus on education in the stores on how to properly and safely get those TVs home because they're huge. You can't lay that flat in the back of your vehicle or in a flatbed truck because one speed bump, that big screen is going to break. So we're starting to get into that area of professional installation. An 85-inch, they said, will still come in a box, but anything bigger is going to come modular, and you're going to have to get somebody and probably pay a little bit of money to get that installed in your house.
Well, can I just tell you, the 140-inch TV, if it's $350,000 US, the problem is solved because I could either afford the TV or a home, not both. So
it's true.
Okay, been a lot of talk about the AI, of course, over the past year or so. Mike, is there a lot of AI there on the show floor this year?
AI is the buzzword. Everything has artificial intelligence built into it. Televisions, for example, this year, you don't have to worry about where your content is coming from. If you're watching Netflix or a streaming service that's in 4K, the artificial intelligence will be able to boost that now to 8K. So it's going to improve picture quality. It'll also take the audio. You know how you have the background sound effects and the music sometimes is too loud and you can't hear the dialogue? It'll be able to take that dialogue and boost it so you can actually hear it. So they'll have some kind of interesting ways to use it in televisions. But we're seeing it everywhere. In your refrigerator. Samsung has a fridge now with cameras built in. So when you take an item out or put an item in, it tracks that. And not only does it track it, it tracks how much you use it. So it knows, Carolyn, you and the family are low on milk. You should probably order more. Or it'll say, look, you guys have broccoli expiring in 4 days. You should maybe make a salad out of it. And it'll actually bring that recipe up on the screen.
My husband's shaking his head like he needs another voice.
Yeah,
telling him what we need and what he has to go buy.
Right. And that's not a real person's fridge because I'm sorry. I mean, broccoli, it's not.
Yeah, that fridge was very clean, very clean.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this too, with artificial intelligence, it's also in areas you never even thought it'd be used in the past. We meet people from around the world at CES, and a company from Switzerland said cats are super popular. There, almost every household has a cat, so they have cat flaps that their cat can walk in and out whenever they want. So they've built it with AI inside, so it will recognize your cat and not let any other cat inside. But also, you know how cats sometimes bring presents home, sometimes they're alive. The AI in the Flappy won't allow it inside the house. It'll lock the door until they drop that present, and then they'll let the cat back in. So it's being used in so many different ways.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me more, because I also heard about this home manicure.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the show, finding these quirky little things.
Yeah.
I knew you would like this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got my nails done actually by a robotic manicure system. This company calls themselves the Nespresso of manicures. So you put your hands in, 25 minutes is an express manicure. If you have 55 minutes, it'll actually do the professional manicure, and it will do a base coat, 2 color coats, and a top coat. And here's this. How about this? The price, $5.99, $600. I don't know, Carolyn, is that worth it?
It is 100% worth it. Yes. Yes. Sold. Because, yeah, we all know what we spend on the nails. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so many incredible things on the show floor. I didn't even get a chance to talk about the indoor smoker where you can smoke a brisket in your kitchen and you cannot smell it. We saw hologram photo frames now where you put a picture in there and it turns into a hologram. So many incredible things. And it's only day 2.
All right. Well, boldly go where few tech experts go. Mike Yawney for us this morning at the CES in Las Vegas. Mike, thanks as always. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure.